Never know a sports player slash team more than you know yourself. It is absolutely amazing that I actually have to make a video on this because there are people out there who praise these people and just like, yeah, they're like cheering on a sports player or a sports team who doesn't even care of their existence. You could literally die and they would not even care that you were alive. And people actually do this. They buy jerseys with last names of players on them, makes 0 cents, or they support a team and they know everything about every player, where they're from, what teams they played for, what their stats were, all of the above. But yet they fail to actually evaluate themselves. They can evaluate everything about a sports team, but they can't evaluate themselves. It's the most important thing you can do is actually evaluate yourself and work on yourself and become the best version of yourself. It's not to care about a team or a player who doesn't even care about you. I'm telling you, when you start to actually work on yourself, when you start to actually like do things that you know you're supposed to be doing, you start to feel good. And it's insane that people like think that they won. I'll always laugh at this. People will think that they win when they're a fan of a certain team. And they're like, yeah, we won. You didn't win. Whoever's watching, like, you did nothing to contribute to that game. Absolutely nothing. You sat there on your couch. You did nothing. This is why sports is the dumbest thing. I could go on and on about this, and this thing about sports is I could just go on and on about like how people just, they dedicate their whole lives to a sports team. And it's just like, it's insane that they don't work on themselves at all. And they're fat, they're lazy, they're poor, and they don't do any personal development. They don't do any of that. But their whole life will be dedicated towards this particular sports team. It's just insane. It's like, how could you care about, I will never understand it. You care more about another player or another team more than you. Like, make that make any sense in the brain. You care more about this person than you actually do about yourself. Now, of course, it's different. Like if it, let's say it's a less fortunate person, then yeah, you could care about more about them than yourself or something like that. But like, I'm talking about like people that are like these athletes that are very, very well talented. Now, keep in mind, I'm not demeaning athletes at all. Like, professional athletes is one of the hardest things to do on planet Earth. It's just, I never will support them because they don't give me anything in return. They give me absolutely nothing in return besides entertainment. And that's the problem with this world, is that people think that entertainment is value, but it's not. I get zero value from watching a football game, from watching a basketball game, from watching a baseball game. Zero value. Life is a value exchange. If I'm not getting educated by this game, if I'm not entertainment doesn't work for me. Like I can't sit here and be entertained by a football game. Like I need to learn something. I need to be working. I need to be making money. I need to be working out. Like I need to gain something of value from this particular activity for me to engage in it. And this is what people need to realize. Instead of just watching it because it's fun to watch. Oh, it's fun to watch this sports game. Another perfect example is like people will bet on games. They will literally bet on sports games. Keep in mind, you have zero control of the outcome of the game. You know what you do have control of? Yourself and your actions. So that's why I would 100% bet on myself over a sports team. Because I can 100% control myself, but I can't 100% control that sports team. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes is going to throw a bomb. He probably will because he's the greatest quarterback right now. But see, I still know players, but I'm not going to sit here and watch a game or even the highlights. Like, it's so dumb. And it's insane that it's like they make millions of dollars and like people support them and people cheer them on. It's like the best cheerleaders are women. But if you're a grown ass man, if you're a man, you should never wear a jersey or support a team because you got your own life to worry about, not somebody else's. And that's my rant on sports teams. And you should know yourself way more than a sports team. Work on yourself every single day. That's a video I have for you. If you like this video, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.